Narrated by Abdullah bin Majid. The Prophet peace be upon him recited Surat an-Najm at Mecca, and prostrated while reciting it, and those who were with him did the same except an old man who took a handful of small stones or earth, and lifted it to his forehead and said, "This is sufficient for me." Later on, I saw him killed as a non-believer. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. On Fridays the Prophet peace be upon him used to recite Alif Lam Mim Tanzil as Sajda, in the first rak'ah, and Hal Ata Ilal Insani, Surat ad-Dahr, in the second rak'ah, in the Fajr prayer. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. The prostration of Surat Sad is not a compulsory one, but I saw the Prophet peace be upon him prostrating while reciting it. Narrated by Abdullah bin Majid. The Prophet peace be upon him recited Surat an-Najm, and prostrated while reciting it, and all the people prostrated, and a man amongst the people took a handful of stones or earth, and raised it to his face and said, "This is sufficient for me." Later on I saw him killed as a non-believer. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. The Prophet peace be upon him prostrated while reciting an-Najm, and with him prostrate the Muslims, the pagans, the jinns, and all human beings. Narrated by Atta bin Yasar. I asked Zayd bin Thabit about prostration, on which he said that he had recited an-Najm before the Prophet, yet he, the Prophet, had not performed a prostration. Narrated by Zayd bin Thabit. I recited an-Najm before the Prophet, yet he did not perform a prostration. Narrated by Abu Salma. I saw Abu Hurairah reciting it Hasama un-Shaktad, and he prostrated during its recitation. I asked Abu Hurairah, "Didn't I see you prostrating?" Abu Hurairah said, "Had I not seen the Prophet peace be upon him prostrating, I would not have prostrated." Narrated by Ibn Umar. When the Prophet peace be upon him recited a surah that contained the prostration, he would prostrate, and we would do the same, and some of us, because of the heavy rush, could not find a place for prostration. Narrated by Ibn Umar. When the Prophet peace be upon him recited Surat as Sajda and we were with him, he would prostrate, and we also would prostrate with him, and some of us, because of the heavy rush, would not find a place, for our foreheads, to prostrate on. Narrated by Rabi'a. Umar bin al-Khattab recited Surat an-Nahl on a Friday on the pulpit, and when he reached the verse of Sajda he got down from the pulpit, and prostrate, and the people also prostrate. The next Friday Umar bin al-Khattab recited the same surah, and when he reached the verse of Sajda he said, "O people! When we recite the verses of Sajda, during the sermon, whoever prostrates does the right thing, yet it is no sin for the one who does not prostrate." And Umar did not prostrate that day. Added Ibn Umar, Allah has not made the prostration of recitation compulsory, but if we wish we can do it. Narrated by Abu Rafi. I offered the Isha prayer behind Abu Hurairah and he recited it as Sama un-Shaktad, and prostrate. I said, "What is this?" Abu Hurairah said, "I prostrate behind Abul Qasim, and I will do the same till I meet him." Narrated by Ibn Umar. Whenever the Prophet peace be upon him recited the surah which contained the prostration of recitation, he used to prostrate, and then we too would prostrate, and some of us did not find a place for prostration.